Hi everyone, this is Jessica Wright. I'm actually coming to you from my bedroom today. I'm home with a sick child and just taking a few minutes to make this video so that I can get this information out to you. This is, really designed for the people who have been asking questions about what is the Jumpstart, and for those of you who missed the information session that we held at Live Medicine on Tuesday. And I don't blame you. I sat on 81 for about 2 hours that night, so I'm glad you guys stayed home. So, what is the Jumpstart? It's basically a 10-day kind of detox. We take out a lot of foods that are reactive and inflammatory for people, replace them with good whole foods that nourish your body, and watch amazing things happen. And I just want to tell you a little bit about my experience with diets like this because I think it's a good example of the types of changes that you can expect to see for yourself if you go through the Jumpstart. When I first radically overhauled my diet, it was a process for sure, but one I'm really glad I undertook. In my early 20s, I was starting to have a lot of health problems and, things that had been building over a long time, but were finally getting recognized by my doctors. And so I came in contact with one physician in particular who put me on a strict diet to handle some of the digestive issues that I was having. And it was nothing short of life-changing for me, and is really the reason why I do health coaching today. When I went through the program, the changes that I saw were almost immediate, and that's really how quickly we do this for 10 days because it really only takes 10 days. And I saw right away a change in my energy. Suddenly, where in the past it had been a struggle to kind of get up and get moving in the morning, I always felt like I was really just forcing myself through the day. I had the energy to do everything I wanted to do, and then some. I started, actually running marathons at that point in my life. So that, gives you a little bit of an idea of the type of energy that I had. The other thing I noticed is that my weight stabilized really easily. I was no longer struggling with, do I count calories? Do I do crazy exercise programs? Things just kind of fell away naturally and got me to what was a healthy weight for me. The other thing that I noticed really quickly was that some of the health problems that I were having caused a lot of pain. And so as I went through the dietary changes, the pain went away, which, as a 20-something on a couple pills a day, I felt like I was, aging more rapidly than I should be. I didn't know anyone who took more medicine than me, than maybe my grandparents. And so to be able to remove medicines and just not feel the pain and be okay was amazing for me. And, I don't say that because everyone will get off medications. Sometimes those things are absolutely needed, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you will likely see a change in your symptoms. With other people that I've done this with over the 10 days, they had less migraines, fewer headaches, less arthritis pain. And so, again, weight went down, energy went up. So these are the types of changes that you can expect from going through the 10-day Jumpstart. Over the 10 days, what I provide for you is the coaching aspect. You could easily go out and find resources online or in books about what foods to remove and what to add in. And, really none of it is very shocking. It's, we all know we need to eat more vegetables. What I provide is kind of the roadmap. I'm there to hold your hand through the process, answer your questions, get you the resources that you need, and just generally make this a little bit easier for you. This is a simple process, but I think anyone who's gone through it will tell you it is not necessarily an easy process. Cleaning your body out of these things that it's reacting to, you can expect to feel some discomfort, and that varies by person. Some people really struggle at a certain point, and others kind of sail through with no problems whatsoever. And so, some of it just depends on how toxic your body really is. And the more toxic you are, the more we could probably expect to see some difficulties. But again, I would be there through this whole process to hold your hand and help you out with those things. As part of your investment in the program, you receive a book, supplements, 3 sessions in person with your group that you go through the program with. And the group sessions, I think, are really important because it gives you a chance to kind of commiserate with other people who are going through this with you at the same time, and to also, find out what's working for them. Sometimes people have given tips on, we'll try this meal, not this thing, add this to your smoothie because that works better than this other ingredient. Go here for a cheaper version of the same thing, all that type of stuff. So it's, really good communal aspect of the program. So for the basic program this time around, the program is offered for $125 for the 10-day program. And on top of that, what we found in the past is that where people really struggle, it's one thing to you can kind of knuckle your way through 10 days, but the question people come back with after is, so what now? What do I do? Do I have to eat this way for the rest of my life? The answer is no. We clearly don't want you to go back to bad habits and unhealthy ways of eating. And so we're offering also an add-on package this time around so that you would get 3 months of one-on-one coaching with me so that I could really guide you through those 3 months and that transition so that you can learn how to make these changes sustainable for you over your lifetime, and so that you don't feel like, okay, I did the 10 days, now what do I do? How do I keep this going? And how do I deal with holidays and parties and, the occasional times where I do want to go out and just, splurge a little. Over those 3 months, we can work through all of that. And so what we will do this time around is, if you go through the 10 days, you get a $50 credit towards the 3-month program. So don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm trying to make this quick and we'll wrap up. But if you have more questions or you want to give me a call and just see, talk about your individual situation, please feel free to do that. All of my contact information is in my email address. I hope to hear from you soon. I really, guys, I know it might sound ridiculous and corny because you hear this from everyone who has a diet program, but I think, depending on what your problems are, making this change, giving this 10 days a try, could really be a game changer for you. And like I said, the changes I have seen in my own life are the things that I want for you. So I hope that you'll give this a shot, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.